Sometimes all it takes to turn the company around is new leadership, new set of priorities, fresh pair of eyes. Take Lyft, the #2 ride-sharing company. 9 months ago, these guys were being eaten alive by Uber as they struggled to pivot to profitability. So they brought in a seasoned tech executive, David Rishner, to take over as CEO. Almost immediately laid off 26% of the workforce because that's what a real pivot to profitability, sadly, has to look like. Then his first quarter CEO in May offered much worse than expected guidance for the second quarter, sending the stock down nearly 20% in a single day. Within weeks, Lyft stock sank to $7 and change, but that's where it bottomed. When the company reported again in August, the results were much better than expected, especially on the earnings front. And this time they gave confident guidance for the next quarter. It doesn't hurt that many insiders have been buying stock in the open market. That is always a good sign. No wonder it's back up to 11 and change. Today, Lyft rolled out a new safety feature that I thought should have been given much more attention. Much more attention should have been paid to this. It's a feature that allows women and non-binary riders or drivers to request to be paired with drivers or riders who aren't men. So let's check in with David Rishner, the new CEO of Lyft, to get a better read on this turnaround story and this new initiative. Mr. Rishner, welcome back to Mad Money.
Jim, it is great to see you again.
Thank you, David. You know, David, there's so many different stories that break. I mean, there's this Apple news story. We had Oracle not doing well, a lot of stuff about investment banking, IPOs. I saw your news item, and I just said, I got to get David on, because I think this is really the stuff of what many dreams are made of. Sadly, or yes, I need you to give you the floor. Explain how it's going to work.
I love your enthusiasm. I feel the same way.
You.
Look, on my first day, I've only been CEO for 4 months now, right? And you said some of the things I've done. But I think the thing I am the proudest of is on the first day, after I got my new laptop and so forth, I called the team together and I said, you know what? Let's create a feature where women drivers can choose to be matched with women riders and vice versa, because it just makes for a more comfortable experience. Only 23% of our drivers are women right now, and yet so many people want that independence on ways to earn. And then our riders say it'll make me feel more comfortable. So super excited about it. It's the way we're obsessing over our customers.
Well, of course, we all are anecdotal. We all ask our friends and our spouses and partners what we think, and I can't get the same answer. Every woman I asked said, yes, I want to have it. But then the immediate caveat was, if they're only 23% of the women are drivers, how will they make it so I can get a woman? Will it be a long wait? What's going to happen?
Yeah, so that's why we're starting in 5 cities. So we're starting in Chicago, San Jose, San Diego, San Francisco, and Phoenix. And those are areas where behind the scenes, we've been doing more driver recruiting to really tell the story to women. And what our hope is as this starts to really take root, as women riders take it, and feel that camaraderie that so many women riders have said, as you said, I'm looking for this. And then the drivers start to feel more comfortable, and they start to say, I know I can now express a preference for women riders, that starts to feed on itself and get bigger and bigger and bigger. We hope to go nationwide with it soon.
Well, it also could be feeding on itself in the sense that more women riders who are requesting more women drivers who'll go to Lyft, don't you think?
I really do. I really do. I mean, look, I think this gives people a reason to choose Lyft. And by the way, not just women. I think everybody wants to be associated with a company that's doing the right thing. And this is a very values-forward thing for us to do, is say, you know what? 50% of the population are women. We want to make sure that every single one of them can drive if they want to and can feel comfortable as a rider.
Well, there are many things that you've brought to the equation for Lyft already, which is that you understood, for instance, that there are going to be more commuting. Most people thought commuting was done, was moribund, but not you. And it's playing into your hand.
I appreciate you saying that. Yeah, look, I'm a big believer that people do their best, most interesting work and have their most fun when they're together. And, you know, we've asked people, I say asked, it's actually not an ask, to come back to the office 3 days a week. A lot of other people are doing the same thing. So we're seeing commute up 19% year on year, and that's only going to accelerate as I think more people start to realize it's a better way to get to the office. Don't waste time, driving yourself for an hour. Let somebody else do the hard work, and you can be on TikTok or being productive, whatever you want.
I couldn't agree more. Now, one of the things people ask me, well, someone just bought $10,000 worth of stock, or someone just bought 5,000 shares. You have bought $1.15 million of stock. Another director has bought $1 million. I always tell people that you don't buy with the idea that you can flip because you have to wait 6 months anyway to even trade, but you do it for an investment. You sell for a million different reasons. Your guys are making a real commitment here. I mean, obviously, you must like what you see, or else you would just say, listen, I'll wait and see, and then I'll buy more. And not make the conclusion is willing to put your money down right now in the open market.
Yeah, no, there's no reason to wait. And I say that very sincerely. Like, this is look, how many companies are occupying a space of deep real need, right? Millions of people rely on transportation to get where they want to go every single day. There are only 2 players in this market. That's crazy. You would expect with food, clothing, shelter, other basic needs. You got hundreds of, there are 2 players in this market. And we are executing better every single day because we're so focused on our customers. And the last thing I'll say is I have the huge pleasure of being able to look around the room at the team that's on this business. These are A players, and I've worked with some seriously good people. So A player A players, great execution, and a huge market that's only got 2 players in it. I feel super lucky that I was able to make the investment when I did.
Right, so we're seeing ridership up. We've got a driver sentiment survey that indicates that things are really good. When do we see, hopefully, profits?
I would so like to be able to answer that question publicly, but my lawyers would come in and literally put a gag on me and just throw me in jail right that second. Yeah.
Well, how about we look at it like this? You've been involved in business for many years, and you also, I should point out, probably spent as much time in charity and doing incredible things around the world. When does this become less of a charitable and more of a profitable endeavor? How about that?
I mean, every single day. And what I mean by that is, look, my objective, and I tell this to the company every time I talk to them, my objective personally now, what I want the board to hold me accountable to, is to build a financially healthy, customer-obsessed organization. And every day we make it more financially healthy, and every day we make it more customer-obsessed. That's the goal. And when it's going to happen, that we'll have to wait and see. But we're on the path.
How about this? It happens to the companies that execute on that game plan. Thank you very much, David Rishner, CEO of Lyft. Great to have you back on the show, and great initiative. I'm not kidding. This should have been talked about all day, and it will be, okay? Thank you for being on the show.
That. Yeah. Thank you, Jim. Great to see you again.
Absolutely,
you take care. Download Lyft. Take a ride.
Man, we'll back in the break.
Coming up, is slow and steady the pace to be? Keep a light on for Kramer. He's back with a major West Coast utility. Next.